Now, can I ask you something? Does the green corduroy pants automatically get the hair bun? Is that a mandatory look? What else you got?
You look like
I know I'm garbage.
You look like you have been paying for a boxing gym for 3 years that you've never been to.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid.
Yeah.
Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
Well, we're into it. It's a Thanksgiving Day special here on Deep Waters, dog.
We're going to get into what the Americans did to the Native Americans for an hour
Well, what
and
did
a
the
half.
natives do to the Moors that were already here?
Good question.
There were more. The Native Americans, who I love, okay,
We don't
had
love
slaves.
all of them.
I love most of them.
What about
Have you ever met a Native American you did like? Be like, oh, Sitting Bull's a real asshole.
I mean, I'm sure there were tons of natives that were fucking dicks and shysters or
Yeah.
shysters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, I'm sure there were, but in the end of the day,
Is this a good start? This is bad, right? This
No,
is a
this
bad
is a
way to
good
start the show.
start. Well, maybe not popping open a root beer right in the middle of the show.
It's actually a dropkick horchata cold brew.
Oh, is that alcohol?
No, it's a dropkick horchata cold brew.
Okay. Wow, was that a girl drink? Okay, is that why you got your hair up in a bun? Because you're feeling girly today?
No,
Sissy?
no, I feel pretty masculine today. I actually stepped on the scale this morning. I'm hubbing out at a deuce. I got
200?
I got to chill, dude.
Oh, I got to too, dude. I ate like pure shit. Pure shit.
Really?
Just like, because what I'll do, dude, is I'll like fast for like 20 hours, and then the 4 hours I can eat, it is just a dumpster of garbage.
You're like a raccoon.
Yeah, raccoon. I mean, they can get these tiny little black hands on.
Yeah. Well, black and white.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, totally. What'd you eat? Let's run down the menu.
Raccoons are the fat chicks of Mother Nature. Am I right, everybody? They're the fatties of Mother Nature.
Yeah, and that's why we love them so much.
Yeah, they put out.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ryan,
nothing's
are
better
you?
than... Go on.
Sorry.
Go.
Do you like fat chicks?
I've dabbled.
Of course.
Okay.
When I was a young man in Vegas in the early 90s, if Daddy went more than 2 weeks without getting ass, he'd go hunting. Big game hunting. Got to get that look off my eyes. Chicks can tell when you're desperate. You got to get rid of it.
You know, they say that man is the most dangerous game, but if you're hunting deucers, it's actually not that difficult because they're not very agile
They can't run.
and their cardiovascular strength.
Nothing's easier than when you're a guy in your 20s and knocking the bottom out of a chick in their late 30s.
Oh,
They get
40s.
tired quickly. They don't put much of a fight up.
Oh, what do you mean? Ooh.
It's a joke. It's Animal Kingdom. Right? Like when you're hunting buffalo.
Because it sounded, but I know that you've never raped, so
Never
that's why,
in my
that's why I
life.
was confused.
I don't find anything fun in that.
Me neither.
Yeah. My whole thing is like, I like to convince them to give it up.
Sure.
That's the fun
yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Sometimes you hit it. You're like, I can't believe you fell for this.
Right.
Can't believe you let me mount you.
Yeah, I know. It's magic. It's like Stockholm Syndrome magic. You have to get them
Yeah.
to make a bad choice.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, you
That's
have
the
to-
best part.
You have to sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, dude, that's fire, bro.
Ryan, how many times you seen Wicked this weekend?
0, but I probably will see it this week.
Will you?
I will.
Why?
It's It's got great Rotten Tomatoes. Honestly, I've never seen the actual play. So I'm going
Isn't
in
Wicked
blind.
just meant for chicks? Isn't it like, here's our version of The Wizard of Oz?
No. That's what's so wrong with our country right now, especially kind of online, is this kind of dumb, reductive thinking. You know what I mean? Wicked is for everybody. You shouldn't discriminate with, I'm sure you like some quote-unquote gay stuff.
Yeah, trans.
Now, Wicked, I have a soft part in my heart for Wicked because
Soft fart your heart? You have a soft fart heart.
My incredibly homosexual 12th grade lit teacher, Mr. Fritz, shout out.
Super gay.
Shout out. Oh, seminal person in my life. I mean, God, the guy just loved reading, and he made me fall in love with reading through firstly not molestation, through the Dubliners, and Wicked was our first book. I mean, the passion that this tiny gay man had for this story was unbelievable.
Well, and what do you love about the story?
Oh, I mean, just, all the Joseph Campbell stuff involved in it, change.
Are you a big Wicked fan?
I've never seen it. I've heard some of the music. It is pretty spectacular. It's pretty spellbounding.
I can't wait, bro. It's just going to be you, your lady, and the gays.
I would not go see it for the first week because, all joking aside, it is a show for homosexuals and women, or the Broadway show specifically, but I'll not go to the first
Ryan's
week.
just going to be making out with his girlfriend the whole time everybody's sitting down.
Oh, yeah,
Taken.
Yeah, just throat kissing and rubbing each other. It's disgusting that they do that.
Straight guy.
Yeah. Smoke screen.
I hope so. I hope it's a good time.
But no,
I am rooting for a form of Hollywood to come back. I don't want it to die. We need entertainment. We need things to watch. Just give us entertainment. Stop trying to convince us of shit. Okay?
Yeah, Bob, whoever's in charge of Disney needs to go.
Disney
is the biggest culprit of this bullshit.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, if I watch a kid show, I don't want to see you sneak in dick doodles, okay?
Well, they always been
They love doing that. And they're like, oh, dude, I guess they weren't getting paid enough. Nope. They were scumbags.
Yeah.
Trying to get dick doodles in for children.
Yeah. Yep, 100%. You go to Tam O'Shanter's. That's where Walt wrote all of his little swastikas and little dicks on all the tables.
Oh, dude. He used to love to draw swastika dicks. Like, swastika's made out of dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were all white dicks because they had to be Aryan dicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. But I got invited to go see Wicked for in the first week, and the guy goes, they say that they're going to be singing a lot in the movie theater. And I was like, yeah, 100% not seeing that. I do not want to be in a movie theater with people singing the songs.
I don't know, man. I might go. I would do that.
Would you really?
Just embrace it. Just crank the gay.
Yeah,
crank the gay.
Right.
Just crank it up. If we're going to do it, let's do it,
You know what? That's actually really fucking tight.
Yeah.
It's not a half measure. Let's go full measure.
Yeah, go full blow. Watch everybody sing.
That's sick as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I would do it.
I'm going to go see Gladiator tonight. I heard there are sharks in it.
Hold on. They got sharks in the Gladiator?
Yeah, I heard there are sharks in it.
Now, are the sharks singing?
No, they're just trying to kill slaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
I know, it should be pretty sick. But speaking of, all right, so enough, sorry, we got to get into conspiracies, but today I want to do a deep dive on this Paul McCartney is dead thing.
Yeah.
Do you know the ins and outs of this?
I know some of it, yeah. I mean, like, I've done an episode or two on it.
It's pretty wild.
It is pretty wild.
I'm pretty much convinced that Paul McCartney is a clone.
It is crazy that there's a guy that won a contest to be a Paul McCartney lookalike.
Billy Keeves or whatever.
Yeah,
his
and
name
then
is.
like there's just things about the new Paul McCartney that didn't make sense. And Abbey Road and like
Abbey Road, Sgt. Pepper's, the Magical Mystery Tour, dude. All these things. It's like the guy's
and how
fucking,
like after the death, the music kind of changes a little bit.
Yeah.
To the point they can't even play it live
They stopped touring.
Yes, right? Is that crazy?
I'm telling you, the guy's fucking dead.
So the question always comes,
Yeah.
how advanced, well, this is obviously there was a guy who looks just like him, right? And they just swapped him out because they were making so much money. They were such a cash cow for everybody. I mean, they have very much occult roots to think tanks out of Tavistock. Is that what it's called? Tavistock? Is that the name of the the think tank out of Britain? They have close ties with them.
Can you do a Goog?
You do. You go on to their a lot of their fucking. They didn't put out one album cover because it was them with dead babies or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The Tavistock Institute, which is like a British intelligence and shit like that.
Can you look up their ties to British intelligence, please?
They're all that whole era is just all intelligence operations, like especially here in America.
Yeah.
Well, what happened there, bro? Who said no? Don't look at this in real time.
You're getting dangerous. What's going on the internet now, Rye?
I think we got to go to Yandex. That actually.
Yandex app.
Of course we have to go to Yandex. But no, dude, they were a cash machine. And it's like John Lennon called up Capitol Records and they were like, or he goes, John's dead. And they were like, who cares?
Yeah, man.
Who fucking gives a shit?
Don't say a word. Don't say anything. And then they just kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
Who can we get in here?
Oh, don't say the dead was CIA.
Oh, what, dude? What did you just say?
What?
Did you just say don't say the dead is CIA?
Yeah, that'd break my heart.
So CIA.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, dude. They were the house band for the guy that made all the CIA's acid. They're completely contrived. They made them huge as a way to distribute all the acid in the country. So they would tour around and the CIA would give out the acid. That's their whole thing.
You got to be jerking my dick right now.
No,
man.
I'm not jerking your dick. Oh. What are we at the screening of Wicked right now? No, I'm not jerking that dick.
That's so crazy, dude. That's so heartbreaking.
Really?
Yeah,
you thought that jam band got that big?
Well, I don't know, dude. The dead just brings such unbridled joy to people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because it was just like they got pushed forward. They were the house band for the guy who made acid. Guess who their manager was?
I don't have a guess.
Courtney Love's dad. Courtney Love's dad put Courtney Love in a institute in which she was basically SA'd over and over again and turned into a either FBI or CIA asset in which she brought drugs into scenes. And was her whole job in Seattle to bring in the drugs into the grunge scene that was flourishing.
So she did kill Kurt Cobain.
Oh, you go, Sam, money on, money off. What are you doing? Money in, money out. Money in.
But did she blow his head off or?
No, there's another guy that died like 2 weeks later.
Okay, got it. So you really have gone quite deep on this.
Yeah. I mean, they're weirdly connected, but yeah.
Okay, but to what end, dude? Like, why does the CIA get behind the dead so that everybody can be on acid?
Because what they wanted to do was to change the culture. Which the culture was coming out of the 50s was family, God, all that stuff. They wanted to erode that and turn it into the hippie culture, which was drugs, loose morals, everybody screwing each other.
AIDS
didn't come yet.
Okay. But
I had somebody hit me up on Substack. Please stop talking about AIDS. I have AIDS. I stopped taking my drugs, and my white T cell count went down. I go, maybe. I'm not against it.
Oh, okay. Well, so is that not a powerful enough indictment on your?
That some random guy commented.
Yeah, I mean,
like the big AIDS couldn't make a bot out there to chase me.
You think it's big AIDS?
Big AIDS. Big AIDS industrial complex.
You think the Big AIDS industrial complex has invented a bot to go and tug on your heartstrings so that you'll stop talking about Big AIDS?
Yeah, they don't want you talking Big AIDS.
That's so wild. Right, what have you found here?
Oh, look who they're with right there, dude. Look who they're with. One of the biggest known scumbags that
Jimmy
ever
Savile.
walked the earth.
Seville.
Dude, if I ever give me a time machine, I will go and cut that wandering eye out.
Fucking the Fab Four with, what do they call him? Mass pedophile?
Yeah, mass pedophile.
Mass pedophile.
That's a
sex
wild
pervert,
title.
And close friend of Prince Charles.
Oh, yeah. Big time. But yeah, dude, the Beatles.
Okay, but the hippie movement, though, doesn't it present like kind of quite a thorn in the side of authority?
Well, it did for a little while, but as we saw with the 60s, Operation Longleash. Will you look up Operation Longleash? That's when I kind of lit Brian Callen up a long time ago. But Operation Longleash, the CIA was funding counterculture.
Jackson Pollock.
But a lot of them, not just him. Norm.
One of the great Callenels of all time.
If I had $1 for every time I said that.
That was one of the truly great Callenels of all time.
So I don't even
Dominant.
know what that is. But what is that?
What do you mean?
What's a Callenel?
A Callenel?
Yeah, what is that?
It's never happened to me because I don't lose to that degree.
Okay.
But Callen was saying that you were...
Oh, Callen L.
Yeah,
okay,
Callen
I thought it
L.
was a Callen L.
No,
yeah, one of the
no.
greatest L's of all time.
Of all time. It was
He keeps wanting to come
absolutely
back.
wild.
I'm like, I went on. We'll have him back.
Yeah.
But I went on and fired a kid. He hasn't learned anything. He literally said to me, he goes, Sam, you need to start reading some mainstream media. Why?
Well,
Why?
yeah. Yeah. I mean, if Callen comes back, he'll just... here's the thing. You don't take L's because you have a short bus helmet on and it prevents you from being convinced that you're wrong about anything.
Now, give me an example.
Don't have one right now.
Okay, all right. Take Ryan, feel free to jump in and help mom at any point. You want to help your mother?
Remember, I nursed you. What do you think Sam's been the most
What's
wrong
my
about?
biggest L you've seen me take?
God, you're wrong about so much shit.
Like
It's
what? Like what?
It's like telling me to pick the best pecan out of a pecan pie. I just, how do you even do that?
If you can get one, just tell me L. Get in the comments. What's Sam's greatest L?
Oh,
What's
great.
Sam's greatest L?
Jump
Get
in the comments.
What's Sam's greatest
Space is fake and gay is a pretty big L.
No, that's a great one. That's a really great. People know that. Anyways,
Yeah.
So that's what they do.
Okay, so you say that the CIA financed counterculture to...
Counterculture, drug abuse, getting into drugs. Acid is a good chance it lowers your IQ. There's a lot of reasons why the Grateful Dead were pushed. They pushed the drug abuse and hippie culture.
Okay, but
which is eroding the structures of society.
Okay, but if they wanted to start the hippie culture to erode the conventions of society, why then did the hippie culture and the war in Vietnam get civil rights over the line? Why did they cause so much angst for the federal government?
Well, I mean, if you get into the civil war, the civil rights movement, is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm just saying that they were quite a nuisance to the government that quote unquote started them.
In what sense? I mean, like the
Vietnam War was quite a racket. I mean, they were making a lot of money off.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
war.
And it comes to a point because they were drafting people into it, and people's kids were coming back in body bags. So they were like, at some point, like, we can't run this forever because people are getting upset that their sons and their daughters were coming back dead. So at some point, but if you take a look at like the feminist movement, like it was completely FBI and CIA orchestrated. It was completely astroturf. The number one feminist of all time was a CIA FBI informant.
Is that Gloria Allred?
Yeah. She was completely an FBI informant.
She said a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bike.
Yeah, and she just and
what a stupid fucking thing to say.
And everyone's like, "Whoa, that is so deep," and you are so right, sister.
Yeah.
And then women have paid for it ever since.
This is like Queen T that we saw last week. It's like, you're saying a lot of clever stuff, but it's complete bullshit.
Yeah, it doesn't make, and you know, it's like my favorite meme today, and I saw was anytime there's anything happens in society, French feminists taking their shirts off,
which is great.
Well, I don't know what point you're making.
Well, I mean, we get to see fucking fat cans.
Yeah, and we like that. It's almost like you trying to piss me off. You want the comedy gold. We want to do something to piss off French feminists because we want the tick gold, right?
Yeah.
Give us the tick gold. But it's so funny because women's whole response to anything that they take as anti-women is nudity and sex. That is their answer to everything.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. They're like, oh, dude, war on women. Here's our tits. Right?
Oh,
war on women. We're shutting down our vaginas, even though this vagina had no action.
Okay, do you not think that they've like rallied for like legislation and stuff like that?
What do you mean?
Do you think they haven't had like grassroots like initiatives to get things changed? Or do you think it's pretty much just like,
but
here are my tits?
Well, it's almost like when you're working in a restaurant and
he's pissed.
Okay. When you're working in a restaurant and there's no customers and your manager's like, look busy, it's still dead. So the question is, what are the feminist goals or what have the feminists achieved that has made women's life better?
I think that fourth wave feminism is particularly toxic to the feminine experience.
But okay, so we go, okay, women have equal rights. Okay, that's great. We'll go with that. That was way early in the game.
Yeah, but that's what they wanted. You know, when my grandma was growing up, she had, secretary or teacher. That was pretty much all she could do.
Right.
Now, that needed to change so that women could have the choice to do other things.
Right.
But this demonizing people for not taking the reins on that is ridiculous.
Say that again?
There's this culture of like boss bitch and like that's what you want to be, and a lot of people don't. A lot of men don't want to be that. So why would we fucking demonize women for not doing that?
It's great, but it's like there's also something that like women working is there. They have every right to. I have zero problem. Hey man, you want to go do that? But it's also
they have to in fucking late stage capitalist hellhole.
Hey man, I'm down with talking. I'm down with that. I'm having arguments with my buddy on my other podcast about like he's against tariffs. I think people hate tariffs because it sounds like taxes and terrorism had a baby called tariff, right? And people think it's really bad. But I go back before NAFTA and free trade, you could have a dad who had one job, 9 to 5, 5 days a week, where you can afford a house, stay-home mom, 2 cars. Yeah. Right? You know why? Because things got made here and everybody had money. Not anymore.
Yeah. I'm going to sound like a real commie when I say this, but, I'm not... we don't vote on tariffs, but we vote on things like minimum wage. And it's like you can tariff shit or raise the minimum wage, but you gotta say you can't just pass that on to us. We can't just make people have more pocket or have more money in their pocket and then have McDonald's charging, what was it, $7.60 for a Big Mac?
No, I'm with you, dude.
I'm not voting for minimum wage.
And that's why they're hurting, because they think that, you're going to buy it no matter what we charge. It's like, no, you're going to there's a market cap to that. Yeah. And you're going to shut down your business. Yeah. Or you're going to play a game where you're going to let people make money. Now, I personally don't think, and this might come off bad, but it's like, I don't think the issue is raising minimum wage. I think the issue is getting those people who are adults out of there to jobs that pay a living wage.
Yeah. Well, McDonald's wins because we're still shoving it down our fucking fat faces.
Oh, dude, I can't stop, man. I'm just eating fucking McDonald's all the time because the chick at the drive-thru is the fattest cans, and it's just I drive through and I'm like, I could save you.
Yeah,
I could save you.
Do you think that you could still lay pipe if she smelled like
Bro, with those cans in face, yeah.
Okay.
I'd fight through it.
Is this a little gross right now?
Why is it gross? Why is it gross? Every fucking time I watch some clip of two chicks talking, it's just dick down talk. And everyone's like, oh, my God, they're crazy. And we're like, yeah, I'd fuck a chick from McDonald's.
No.
Caveman. You are a caveman.
You're gaslighting me right now. You speak, and I speak sometimes quite often in fairly lewd language when we're talking about the beauty of lovemaking. No, I understand that we're guys, and it's all fun. But you're like, let
guys be guys.
And then here you are going, I can't stop eating McDonald's because this chick has the fattest, greasiest cans.
I never said they were greasy.
Well, they are greasy. That's what I'm talking about.
I hope they're greasy.
They're about to get greasy.
They're soaked in grease.
Yeah, I'm still in.
And call her daddy. I never listened to it, but it's quite a sad indictment on where we were at the time.
Well, it's so interesting because everything women tell us about the relationship between men and women, what women love is the exact opposite of that. Like, they're like, listen, dude, oh my God, you're making me uncomfortable in the workspace. Then she goes and listens to like two chicks going, you got to work his balls.
Yeah.
If you love him, you're going to lick his taint.
Oh my God.
Like, what are we doing here?
Alex, I literally threw up. I threw up on it and it was so awkward. We had to stop, but I cleaned the puke up and I just took it again.
By the way, that's happened to me.
Oh, Jesus
Chick
Christ.
Keep going. Lassoing.
Dude, I was gonna talk about a sponsor, but we cannot do that now.
We can.
No, we cannot do that now. Now listen, no, we're definitely not. I can just see the no right now. Hey guys, could we do a make good? Because Sam was talking about lassoing a girl's face back into his puke.
Into her puke.
Can you adjust the mic?
How is it?
Stop touching the mic.
Is it fine? Is it fine now?
It's good.
Now, can I ask you something? Does the green corduroy pants automatically get the hair bun? Is that a mandatory look? What else you got?
You look like
I know I'm garbage.
You look like you have been paying for a boxing gym for 3 years that you've never been to. But you're like, I'm going next week. That's what you look like. All right, so this is let's take a break and get back to the Beatles. What do you want to talk about Lindsay Graham for?
Like, who is Lindsay Graham running against? Like, in the elections, who does he run against that he beats him all the time?
His Gollum like alter ego. He's like, I'm gonna show you. But yeah,
dude, when you do an impression, it's either the worst thing I've ever heard, or I can't tell the difference between you and the real person. Dude, that was the best.
Well, Lindsay's pretty much.
I love that your Lindsay Graham sounds like Fortune Finster.
Yeah,
stand up.
Well,
that's the best.
Lindsay Graham. I mean, you just insert any southern. The southern accent is so crazy because you'll have a guy that sounds like Cat, and he's like, "I'm sorry. You have 3 children?" And yeah, he does. He's not gay, but he sounds so gay.
Lindsey Graham is gay.
Oh yeah.
There's no way he's not. And the more ferocious you are for World War III, the more debaucherous the blackmail they have on you. Is that the math we're doing right now?
I think that's a really, really good equation. That's a really good bet.
Right. You're like, we need to kill them now. They're like, they have you doing unholy shit with pets. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's happening on there.
Yeah. Dude, if you're in politics, just clean it up.
Just clean it up.
You don't need to go to whatever you guys get into, like baby bottle parties and shit like that. Yeah. It's like,
don't go to a party. If you've been elected,
Netflix.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill at home.
Don't
be like, hey, dude, come to this party. It's going to be really great. It's going to be a lot of lobbyists there.
No.
Come and hang out. No. Wake up the next day. That's a dead person. You're on video, right?
Yeah.
No, stay home.
But we can fix this.
You know, that makes me think Rand Paul never got invited to anything.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, his dad's a dick.
Yeah.
That guy wants to trim the government down. Don't invite him.
He's the guy that called the cops on the prom party and got it shut down.
Yeah, 100%.
That happened.
Matt Gaetz, was into some weird shit.
Dude, the Venmo payments, did you see that?
No, what were they?
There's a screenshot of Matt Gaetz's, they did forensic stuff on his transactions, and he's just got Venmo payments like smiley emoji faces for $800, and thanks for being my best friend. And
and who they to?
They were to Whoas.
Okay. I mean, it's 2024. We still care about people getting hookers?
No. I don't know that we should.
Listen, I'm always going to have, there's going to be the conspiracy theories.
You're a big Matt Gaetz guy.
No, I'm not. I'm not Matt Gaetz guy at all.
Matt Gaetz guy.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not at all.
Yeah.
Like, you guys know the conspiracy about him.
What?
Was that when he was in college, they found his roommate who's gay dead. And there's always a weird death like that in these people's histories, which is kind of allows them to be this kind of controlled opposition. Do you also know that Matt Gaetz grew up in the house that what was that? What was that Jim Carrey movie where they're following him all the time with the cameras?
Truman Show.
He grew up in that house.
Did he really?
Yeah. So that's like he has this whole weird thing.
So you're not a Matt Gaetz guy.
I'm not Matt. I'm not anybody's. I like Rand Paul. I love Ron Paul.
You love AOC.
And those fat milkers that she's prego.
There's that one picture of Matt Gaetz just absolutely risen up AOC.
Yeah.
And I'd watch that porn.
I would watch that. I'd watch them go to Pound Town.
Wait, can you pull that up?
Yeah.
He's rising up AOC. It's so
But it's crazy because he steps down. Oh, this is a crazy one. Did you see that?
What?
That story?
What?
So a woman who performs Nazi salute at the protest is unmasked as the owner of 2 kosher delis inside. So it's this whole thing where it's like, oh, they hate us. Like you're faking hate crimes. You're faking hate crimes.
Well, one person.
It happens a lot.
She might just be a self-loathing Jew.
Maybe, but why would you? So you own a kosher deli in a Jewish hospital, and you hate the Jews?
She's sick of fucking making knishes, dude.
She's so tired.
She's like,
nobody's tipping at this
She
place.
was like, you know what? He was fucking right. Fuck you guys. I'm tired of it.
That was such a hot take, bro. That's how deep. You're saying she's playing 5D chess right now.
Absolutely.
I'm in, dude. I'm in. That's the best explanation. Nobody tips at this hospital.
She's tired of people going, do you have any in the back? Do you have any fresh in the back? This looks a little stale. She's like, I'm going to snap. I'm going to snap.
Look at that, dude.
Ooh.
Look at that. Is that her?
Yeah.
Dude, what do you think he's doing down there? He just set her up. Do you think he's ringing the doorbell right now?
No,
Do you think he's just ringing that doorbell?
You think he's touching her clitoris in the floors of Congress? Is that what you think?
This guy from the place that shot gay porn in one of the rooms. You're telling me that a little ring the doorbell might be out of the message.
Oh, is that what Hot Rod got in trouble for?
That didn't the one they busted some intern shooting his gay OnlyFans in there.
Oh, I thought not.
And then they found that guy, that same guy, talking about how like Washington D.C. has hot homeless people. So I'm telling you, finger blasting isn't out of the question.
No, Hot Wheels, Mason Cawthorn.
The one that does that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got kicked out because he's like, yeah, these parties are gay. We go to these parties, it's a big gay fest.
Yeah.
And there's just some gay lizards just grinding on his numb legs. Just putting their lizard sausage, numbing it. Going, can you feel this?
Yeah.
Can you feel? How about if I do it right here?
Yeah.
How about if I do it right over here? Can you feel that?
Dude,
nope, can't feel it there. How about right here?
You are torqued up.
Let me hump your numb knees.
Jesus
Let me hump those numb knees.
Dude.
Huh? Can you feel the knees? I'm getting your knees pregnant.
Oh my God, man. It's so funny because it probably is like cold cuts in that you have to take off. You know, you have to peel that wax off before you.
Why'd you have to do that?
Yeah, why?
You ruined my
Why'd
awesome
I have to do that?
act out.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so what is Lindsay Graham saying here that's gotten you so fucking pissed?
Well, basically, Lindsay Graham is, well, I don't know which specific video. There's two videos that drive me nuts. Okay. One, he's talking basically about how the Ukraine has all these natural resources and we have to have them. We can't let Russia get them. So that's why we're just annihilating the Ukraine right now.
That's right. Yeah.
And then the other one is about how he's, after the ICC put out their arrest warrant, that he's, and I don't think it's him because they look like they just found him in a basement or something and he just jumped up in front of a green screen. But he's basically like, we'll sanction any of our allies that say they'll arrest Netanyahu. And it's just like, this guy's such a bitch. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Listen, you could change this country instantly if you got rid of lobbying. If you did three things: lobbying, term limits, okay, and we got no confidence votes. If you did that, you would clean house. You could clean house.
What, Supreme Court term limits?
I don't know. I like them having term limits. I like them not having term limits because I think it allows them to act in a way that doesn't work. They're not worried about keeping their job, and I think that's important.
Why?
Because when they're worried about keeping their jobs, they're going to vote in a certain way that they want to make people happy. This way, there's no way to get at them. I think they should be above all that.
You think they could be corrupted?
Well, obviously, there's lobbying going on, and I think we should get rid of that.
Yeah. So you think that lifetime appointees are more invulnerable to corruption?
I mean, obviously, dictators and stuff like that. But if you create a separate thing that has no real power outside of judicial, meaning that they decide like these final cases.
Yeah.
And they don't allow them to set. I mean, I don't see the Supreme Court like I see Saddam Hussein. Like you're saying they're the same thing?
No.
No, that sounds like what you're saying.
No. And I knew it was coming because you were getting. And I'm not trying to put you in a corner.
Yeah, you're trying to put me in a corner.
But you kind of felt like I was trying to put you in a corner a little bit.
No, but because you're saying that there's corruptibility.
You started lashing out like a rat, and then you said that I think the Supreme Court is Saddam Hussein.
No, but that's what you're getting at. You're saying that they can't, that they're going to be corruptible by not having to worry about losing their job.
No, I just think that it doesn't really matter and that they're corruptible regardless.
Well, they're human beings. But if we take money out and we go, this is the only way you lose your job is if you take lobbying money.
It's particularly disgusting, though, when it comes to the Supreme Court because they're supposed to be the constitutionalists, right? They're supposed to be the people
that's what I say. Dude, did you see the funniest thing? They broke down the words, how many words each Supreme Court justice used in their rulings. And it's like minimal. The black chick who just got 1,000 billion words, minimal.
Well, she probably had the majority opinion on it or something.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Don't you think?
That's got to be it.
Yeah.
Are we cranking these now?
Yeah. Ryan, why did your eye not heal properly?
Well, that's because I didn't have any magic money.
That's correct.
There we go, bro.
That's correct.
He gets it.
He does.
He gets it.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Cheers to
health,
Ryan.
which is impossible to have bad health when you're cranking Magic Mind.
Oh, dude, that's all I do is crank Magic Mind.
It's probably not impossible. Like it's not going to.
Magic Mind is the best. It's natural. It's good for you. It just cranks you up. My nipples get instantly hard every time I have Magic Mind.
If you have been thinking about getting your tits pierced and they're kind of hiding from the artist,
yeah,
crank a Magic Mind. They will rock it out of your
rock
torso.
hard diamonds.
Yeah,
I could walk up to that window right now, take that glass, and cut it.
Yeah. It's
Both
like
my nipples.
when you're getting your tits pierced, there's not a lot of options, right? It's either do you want it or not. When you crank Magic Mind, it's like where on the tit do you want it pierced? You know what I mean?
Totally agree.
It's like a lance.
Options open up in life with Magic Mind.
Options open up in life with Magic Mind. It's a mental performance shot. It has matcha, cordyceps, vitamins, adaptogens. This stuff makes us feel powerful.
Yeah, dude. Did you see that thrust there?
Yeah.
Magic Mind, helping everybody get pregnant.
Do you want to give that over and over and over and over again to your lover until
Long
they
ropes.
say, I feel like I've reached a state of grace. Can you please stop? Go to magicmind.com/deepwaters. Enter in promo code deepwaters for 20% off one order.
I love it.
Or Deepwaters for 48% off a subscription. And honestly, just get a subscription.
Get a subscription,
You don't
dude.
know. You don't know the bliss.
Stop going to the gas station, getting boner pills and 5 Hour. That's going to kill you. Magic Mind's going to help you thrive for eternity.
You're going to go to a gas station and get one of those week-old ham sandwiches?
Yeah,
and
you're going to get a ham sandwich and get gummed by a lot lizard. And you're going to hate your life. You shoot some Magic Mind, you hit Magic Mind goes, no lot lizards today. Today we're going to feed the poor, teach strippers to read, help children believe in themselves, and that's all thanks to Magic Mind.
Ward off sex workers with cement burns on them with Magic Mind.
Magic Mind, the best of the best.
MagicMind.com/deepwaters. Okay, so can we do like I have them in my screenshots. If you go to the Finder and then go to the desktop, Command Shift D.
Command Shift Big D.
Okay, so this it's already there. All right, so this Paul McCartney thing, I know that you know about it, but I just wanted to show the people how wild this is. Can you just start pulling these up? Okay, so this is on. Oh, that one's wild.
What?
Okay, so I think these two.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's.
Just wait till he goes through it.
Okay, wait. So the shoes and the smaller one are connected.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not sure. This is probably from. I think it's on the back side.
Yeah.
Of Magical Mystery Tour. There's this theme across all of these album covers. When Paul ran his car into a telephone pole and was decapitated.
Yeah.
After, because that's how he died. Do you know that?
I know he died in car crash.
Yeah. So after that, all the albums that come out have him in weird situations apart from the rest of the band. Mainly him not having shoes. So I think this is on the back of the Magical Mystery Tour. He's the only one that doesn't have shoes, standing there in his socks. And then the shoes are over to
on the side.
next to the drum set, right? And they have blood stains on them.
Oh, and then look at the sign on the cymbal on the drum.
Kid touching.
Oh, holy shit. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Then you go to... Yeah,
Wow.
So there's blood stains on them. Might be the reflection from the drum skin, but who knows? It's probably blood. Then you go to that one with them in the tuxedos, right? Can you full screen this?
He's got a black rose.
Everyone's got a red rose except for him, and he's got a black rose. Now, there are all these other pictures. Keep going through them, right? This is... It was... Like I said, I'm convinced that he is dead. Abbey Road. There are three... there are dots in... one of the, I think this is on the back cover. And if you draw it up, there's 3 Beatles.
Whoa.
Keep going. The hits just keep coming. It's wild.
No, down one. Oh, that's it.
Okay, this is one of the centerfold things. I was. Right? Okay. 28 if he was alive, he would be 28.
Wow.
Okay.
This is a crazy one.
Okay.
This is the craziest one.
Can you full screen, like snap it up top? Because this is the.
No, hit the green. There you go.
That's it. Okay. So
Can you actually just look up this cover on Google so we don't get the weird lighting? Just look up Abbey Road cover.
The flare.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is. You want to break this one down?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So if you study it, there we go. So where's the pic? There it is. There we go. There we go.
Great job.
Okay.
Boy.
So if you study it, again, look, Paul McCartney has no shoes on. Everybody else has shoes, right? At the top, there's a car accident. Cops.
Do you have a lozenge in?
There's emergency.
What is that?
This is a breath mint. There's a, if you look up, there's also an ambulance. They all look like they're going to a funeral. He doesn't have shoes on. Again, 28 if. The cops are up there like there's an accident.
Now look at this. So John Lennon, Angel in White leading the procession. Ringo is like the Undertaker. Paul has no shoes on. He's the dead one. And then George is in full denim like a grave digger.
Oh my God.
Right? That's pretty wild.
That is so I totally think it's real.
I think it's real too. Not to mention all of the weird, if you play it back, it's John saying, we miss Paul. Paul was the walrus. But keep going through the screenshots because there's more. It's absolutely wild. OPD.
Original Paul?
No, that is like pronounced dead. It sounds it's
Originally pronounced
dead. Bro. Then at the bottom, that's the guy. That's supposed to be
the dude who won the contest.
The dude who won the
for
contest.
Who looks like,
and he's in the centerfold of the White Album. What is that? Well, okay, can you pull up the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club? This one's wild because it looks like a burial. Like it looks like a party, right? But there's all this dirt underneath them. You can just go to that. Yeah, that's fine. Just zoom in on that. Okay, so Paul is the one in blue, and there's a guy with his hands above Paul. And there's
can you zoom in more?
Yeah, this is a really low resolution image.
Dude, this is this thing with Google where you'll type in you want to get images and they make them smaller. It's
because
like
Google hates you.
Google just hates you. It's just so annoying, dude.
Okay, this one will be good.
Okay. So Paul's in blue. There's a guy with his hand above Paul.
Yeah.
And throughout the rest of the albums after he dies, there's like 15 hands over him in all of these pictures. Then go down. Now we get Subterranean. And what's there? A left-handed guitar. He's the only left-handed person in the band.
Oh, my God.
And the letters loosely spell out Paul. You see that? P.
These ones I'm on?
Yeah. P-A-U.
Oh, yeah.
He's freaking dead, dude.
Dude, I totally believe in it.
That looks like Trevor Wallace.
Yeah, that does. Trevor Wallace was a time traveler. Yeah. His little twink ass came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and just think about it.
This is the craziest one. This is in the screenshots. Search around for them. Just pull them up because this legitimately is the craziest one. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, I mean, like it's in everybody's best interest not to say anything because they're all cashing checks.
If you put a mirror up to the Lonely Hearts Club thing or split the image in two, I think keep going to the left.
To the left, to the left.
No. Left, 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 left. Nope. All right.
Who's that? Justin Trudeau?
Yeah, it's Justin Trudeau. I've been doing a podcast with him. Okay, so if you go down in the yeah, keep going down. Keep going down. Oh fuck. I don't know where it is, but it splits it. And what is that YouTube tab? I'll cut all this out. This guy, I want to give credit to him because this breakdown is unbelievable. What's this website or YouTube channel?
Vinyl Rewind.
Vinyl Rewind. This wild YouTube video. But anyway, so he's for sure dead.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, it was a moneymaker. I mean, you sacrifice somebody in the band, it gets even bigger.
Oh, bro.
Then they stopped touring. They're like, yeah, their music was so advanced they couldn't play it live anymore. You're like, or one of them died, and he was the center of the whole thing.
Yeah, and he was getting accosted because all these rumors were coming out. So, Life magazine. It's so crazy. These journalists went to his farm, and they were like, we need to do an interview about this. He was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to anybody. And then he decided that he was like, all right, we got to do this because I got to address these rumors. He has a cover story on Life magazine, and if you hold up a light, the top of the cover is translucent, cutting his head off. Behind it, an ad for Mercury automobiles.
Stop. Is there a video with that?
I feel like I could find this on Yandex.
Yandex that shit.
Yeah, you got to Yandex this stuff because he's just dead.
He's dead.
It's so wild.
And dude, just imagine being the guy that replaced him. You're like, oh, now I have it made. I don't even have to do anything. I went and saw the guy live.
What are you finding?
Okay, I feel like this might have something.
Nope.
No, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Ryan, what the hell, dude? All right, we got to do some other stuff.
What else? What other tabs we have?
This has been convoluted enough.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
What do you think of this?
Well, I don't know. I typed this into ChatGPT to get a snarky explanation.
So what do you pull the video and then upload it and then go look at this? Bitch.
I just highlighted the URL and it said this URL is locked. We can't give you any feedback on this. But full screen this. Let us know in the comments what the hell you think is going on here.
So basically, this is a woman at an awards. What in the biz they call step and repeat, which is basically where you're taking a bunch of pictures for a bunch. So you'll take a picture from one group of photographers, then you move down and take a group, and boom, boom, step and repeat. It's called. Look at that. Whoa. Like, what happened to her leg? What happened? What happened to it?
Ryan is gobsmacked right now. Absolutely gobsmacked. Keep it rolling. I mean, we can watch this 50 times. It's so confusing.
Yeah, we need to get like Dr. David Chow, you know, that like fantasy football injury expert.
Always wrong.
He's frequently wrong. But
Always wrong, that guy.
That?
Why? Why do you say that?
Well, he's just like Nick Chubb will have his knee blown out the back of him, and he's like, this looks pretty bad. I think he's going to be back in February. No, he'll be back in 3 years, Dr. Chow.
And he's back, and he helped them win. Let's go Raiders! Lose them all. Yeah. Lose every game.
Yeah. So what do you think is happening here?
I don't know. Ship shifting. So there's this whole thing a long time ago on 4chan. You could do whatever you want. There was this whole thing about a bunch of people backstage witnessed Adele shapeshift, right? And they're like, dude, we saw her shapeshift from a lizard back into somebody. Okay. And you're like, all right, mate. Let's just throw that out. Means nothing. Then she comes back totally looking different. She's no longer a fat white chick. She's somewhat a smoke show.
Yeah, that's called weight loss.
Okay, I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you.
Okay, there might be an explanation here.
Okay, what's the explanation?
This is a much higher quality zoom in image. So that kind of looks like it could happen. Still possible.
Like it felt, but it just looks weird how it is.
No, that pretty much solves it right there. No shapeshifter, just kind of
so what you're saying is that
bendy feet.
She fell out of her high heels down to her knee.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch it again. Because what he's doing is the end result when it could be reforming. Go. Okay, ready? Because what happens is, see, that's just weird. I'm sorry. That's weird. That is weird. That is weird. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it's not that weird. I think it's just a bad, can you stop it? I think it's just a bad resolution, and there are no shapeshifters. Adele was fat, and then she lost the fat.
Okay. Keep telling yourself
You think
that.
there are shapeshifters?
Yes, 100%.
What do you mean?
I mean, they shape shift.
To what end? Like, or what are they?
I think they could show up in many different forms. 100%.
Okay.
I think
Are you talking about
X-Men shit is real.
Okay.
I think and it's just like you don't see a lot of it here because I think in the big cities we have such an electrical field that it fucks up our ability to see that shit. And that's why you really only see it deep into like the country and shit like that. And it's like the only gangster cryptid that goes into the big city is Owlman, who goes into Chicago banging with the Bloods and the Crips, dude.
Okay, there are no Bloods or Crips in Chicago, I don't think.
I
right?
think there are Bloods and Crips in Chicago. Will you look up, are there Bloods and Crips in Chicago? Yandex that shit.
Are there Bloods and Crips in Chicago?
I think so. I think
there are Bloods and Crips everywhere.
Have they gone national?
Yeah, I think they've always been national.
Oh, they did franchise. That's wild. Good for them.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty wild.
It's like In-N-Out Burger.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Yes.
They've moved to Chicago. All right. Well, I don't.
Yeah, but the Owlman's the only one's allowed to go back and forth, and they just deal with that shit.
Okay. So, dude, I have a problem with road rage. I've gotten out of my car.
There's no way you have a problem with road rage. There's no way.
Why would you say that so sarcastically?
I don't know. The guy who wants to fucking leg kick his co-host all the time.
I've gotten out of my car a couple of times and gotten into altercations.
Why would you do that,
Very
bro?
stupid. Very stupid.
That's dumb, dude. You don't know who's got a gun, bro.
It's so dumb. But dude, this one time, it was just, on Hollywood Boulevard, next to the bowl.
Yes. I used to live there forever.
Okay, so there's that left-hand lane that gets you into the hills.
Yes.
But if that lane, it's an arrow. So if that lane is full, it bleeds out into oncoming traffic or a thoroughfare. This dude is just sitting there. It's a green light, and he's just taking a road. He's just taking a lane away from everyone behind him.
They're just scumbags.
So I followed him, got out of my car, knocked on his window, said, "Fuck you." He turned out to just be like a fat Jewish lawyer with a dime piece girl in the front seat. So he was fine. I did nothing to him. But
your tribe. My apologies. Don't tell the rabbi. Sorry. Nishka.
I got into an altercation one time. This guy and me are just going at it, right? It's so stupid, but he gets in front of me and he flashes a gang sign at me. I looked it up. It was Crip Killer. And I was like...
What was it?
Crip Killer?
What was the gang sign? That? So you got in a fight with a homeless guy and he's throwing up gang signs?
No. This was a guy in a car.
Oh, shit.
A PT loser, actually. And he throws out the Crip Killer sign. And I was like, I have to stop. I have to stop this.
100%.
I just have to stop this. You have no idea. A guy on the 405 got clipped the other day. They got into an altercation. The dude just shot him. Life's too precious.
Dude, I was doing something, a man on the street on Hollywood Boulevard, and this guy, it's nighttime, black dude, comes full glasses on, with a do-rag, everything. I'm like, hey, man, can I interview? He's like, fuck you. I'm a blah, blah, blah side crip. I'll fuck you up. I'm like, yeah, dog, good luck. Take care. Have a great day.
Right. Have the best night.
Yeah, I had the best night ever. May the white chicks be a-flowing.
Okay, so you think there are shapeshifters.
I do.
What?
I think there's time travel. I think there's direct energy weapons. I think anything you've seen in Marvel or you've seen in X-Men is possible.
Okay, so the shapeshifters are what? Reptile people?
Yeah, probably.
Are they powerful or are they just like shapeshifters?
Imagine if you were a shapeshifter and you had no power. You're like, oh, dude, nobody will listen to me.
But you think they're all like masters of the universe, right?
Yeah, I think that they are this elite apex predator class that was created to control us.
So you think they're like bankers, Pentagon people? Yeah. Okay. But you only see them in rural areas? No.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying that like the cryptids, you only see in rural areas, and a lot of stuff because the energy, the Native American elders say they can't astral project anymore because there's so much electricity in our atmosphere.
Okay, so the cryptids are stuck.
Well, I think you can't see them.
So okay, so like the Skinwalker is a cryptid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's also a shapeshifter.
But he doesn't have any power.
He has the power to whoop that ass.
But that's it. He has the power to cut horses in half with one strike. That's
pretty powerful.
No, but I know, but he's not like...
But there's different ones. The reptilians were created by the Anunnaki to control us.
Okay, they're at the Bank of England.
They're all those, like, how all these guys are all related. Queen Elizabeth, like, yeah, I'm cousins with the Prophet Muhammad and Vail the Impaler. You think that's just, like, random?
Well, I don't think that's true.
It is true. Queen Elizabeth said she saw, Princess Di, look this up, said she saw Queen Elizabeth shapeshift. You think I'm joking?
That's going to have to be a Yandex. There's Princess Diana. The claim is that Princess Diana saw Queen Elizabeth shapeshift.
Yes.
Okay. Christine Fitzgerald, a brilliant and gifted healer who was a close friend and confidant of Diana for 9 years, was one person to whom Diana told stories of the Queen Mother shapeshifting.
What is this woman? She's a healer?
She's a healer. She's an energy healer.
Okay. So energy healers, like the kind of people that have incense storefronts on Ventura Boulevard?
There are people who read energy.
Okay. Do you think that they might be whipping stuff up?
No. Why would she lie? That's bad energy. Buddy, you don't have to believe any of it. Yeah. You want to believe everything you see is what you get? That's fine. You could do that. I'm just telling you, the world is way more interesting than they want you to know. And that before the floods, it was even more crazy.
Do we get any of these cool powers, or is it just, it's not?
I think you have cool powers. You just first of all the toxins you've taken in are calcifying your pineal gland, which is really damaging your psychic abilities.
I think you have to have like lots of butt sex too, because
there's something about the butt.
Yeah, Aleister Crowley was like, he needed the butt.
Oh yeah, dude. And this guy doesn't even believe in Aleister Crowley. That's the funniest part. He doesn't even think it was a fucking real mean dude. Okay. Real scumbag.
Last thing, we want to piss Sam off. So before we go, please pull up the TikTok.
By the way, everyone loved last episode.
Two more things. Quick things. I want to play a game.
Okay.
Go to the Matt Wallace tweet.
What is this?
Let's just zoom in on this. Well, the tweet is, what does he say?
What do you see in this picture?
Oh, I love when he does this. He annoys me.
Let's play What Do You See in This Picture, Matt Wallace edition.
Okay.
What do you see in this picture?
Okay. Will you go closer?
Okay. So there's Barron, there's Donald Trump, there's Trump reaching his hand out to Melania, who of course will not hold it, and Melania's father.
I don't see anything. What do
That's
you
the
see?
correct answer. There is nothing to see.
Yeah.
That's actually the correct answer.
He's just click farming.
If you go in the comments and try to find people who are like, this is what I see, they don't exist. No one sees fucking anything.
Yeah, he's just like,
pictures.
what do you see here? It's just click farming.
Let us know if you see anything in
You
this
don't see
picture.
anything.
Maybe
Matt
we're
Walsh
just
is garbage.
maybe we're just wrong.
Matt Walsh is garbage. Oh, real quick. Elon Musk might buy MSNBC. How hilarious is that? And he might buy InfoWars. What if he combines them?
Oh my god.
Do you want to live in that world?
Do you think he's on drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just autism.
I think it's a little bit of everything. I don't buy into who he presents himself as. I think he's a double agent. I think he plays he's the number one Pentagon contractor. You don't do that unless you're completely playing ball with them.
We did a deep dive on Elon on Patreon, and his entire CV is just a fucking lie.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? That's a big thing I've been seeing is like the thing about his dad talking about him being a Nazi or something.
Well, his dad, like, you know what's so funny is like when everyone's like, oh, his dad's banging like 20-year-olds. You're like, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Dude, Bill Belichick's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I was talking to a buddy from Boston. He was like, it makes all the sense in the world. I was like, God, that's so gross. He's like, there are so many chicks in Boston that are just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Dude,
100%
how much,
down.
dude, you get knocked up by him, you're set for life.
Yeah.
You never have to work again.
That is a thick body on top of you, though.
Yeah. That guy bringing that energy from his press conferences.
Yeah.
We're thinking about Kansas City.
It's on to the mouth now. We're on to the mouth. Now.
You're 23-year-old. Your dad's probably 60 at the oldest. You're just like our friend Brian Callen is older than his wife's parents.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for everybody.
Yeah, good
it
for
works
everybody.
out. This demon. The only thing that's weird, I talked about this on my other show, but the only thing that's weird is like when you get an Anthony Kiedis who's 60 and his girlfriend's 19.
Pull that picture up, Anthony Kiedis,
and
his
it's just
girlfriend.
like, this is what's weird about it.
So
Anthony
gross,
Kiedis
dude.
isn't banging. He's old. He's tired.
Go to the
she's
far
just
left one.
there.
Look at this. Zoom
It's
in
like,
on
dude,
that.
it looks like a dad hanging out with his daughter.
That is so fucking weird. How young is that girl?
She's 19. She's 20 now.
If you're like 25 and you're an adult, like everything's formed, you want to go fucking knock boots with a 78-year-old? I mean, look at Al Pacino. He's got the Shrek cell phone case, and he's just shooting loads into fertile 20-year-olds.
But dude, I mean, from her point of view, it's everything girls want. Rock star, rich as shit.
Yeah.
Now, because she's done this, she is now in a pool of like billionaires and millionaires where like that's her call. Oh, I used to bang Anthony Kiedis. Now, what other rock star am I going to bang?
Sure.
That's what it is. It's like all you need to do is like, I'm the chick who banged this. Now you're in an elite club.
Right, because the club has rules, and you need to learn those rules.
Yeah, what are the rules? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You know, look at like Jerry Seinfeld, who is the worst of it, right?
Yeah.
Like on the cover with a 17-year-old with giant cans, right? You know? And then she didn't say anything. She didn't snitch. She didn't do nothing. Dude, now she's in a pool of these like superstars. She's cool. She keeps a secret.
Number one rule, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you shut the fuck up, you can date all the rich dicks.
Yeah.
You start snitching, you're out.
You're out. I mean, just look at Hot Wheels.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like a shapeshifter, was pumping against my leg, asking me over and over again if I felt anything. And I said no over and over and over again. And the Atlantic runs with that story, and they're like, Hot Wheels, you got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're gone. You lost your election. You're not allowed to hang out.
Yeah, we're going to primary
Zip
the
your
fuck out
pie
of you.
hole. That we never teach girls this. Hey, guess what? You know something? Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Nobody cares. Shut up.
Lastly, I want to show Sam this holding space for Defying Gravity thing, because this is taking the internet by storm, and I want to see if you can
Stomach it.
Well, stomach it for sure, right? But I want to see if you can figure out what they're talking about.
Okay. So is this old man? Listen to you.
I'm not sure which one is like.
Which one? Hey,
50.
Man
This one
bun.
has 60,000 likes. I feel like.
Yeah, pick the 60,000 likes one.
If you don't understand
Nope,
what
that's
the
not
I
it.
love her eyebrows. Let's watch this. I would sauce her so hard.
Just watch it while I'm finding the thing.
I would sauce her so hard. Let's hear what
when she said this week, a lot of people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and holding space with that. You're not on my level. Like, unfortunately, like, we're not seeing the same world. Because I clocked that, taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and holding space with that, and I said, yes, exactly what I've been doing since I was 6. Exactly. 100%. Taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and holding space with that. Understood. Like, you think you just fell out of a coconut tree. You exist within the context of all in which you live and everything that came before you. Taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and holding space with that. What is there not to understand?
Yeah. Okay, would you still, could you put up with that?
No. And Anthony Kiedis is like, I don't care. Shut up. I don't
just-
want to hear lyrics. I write them.
I texted it to you, but this is the thing that kicked the whole thing off. And these wicked promotional videos are, pause it real quick, just rife for making fun of the left, because these videos have been so
Have you ever
tear-soaked.
seen the picture of them before Wicked and then after Wicked?
No.
It looks like someone sucked their bone marrow out.
Well, Ariana Grande is,
She's got to be in the club.
what does that mean?
That she's compromised. Dude, that British shooting was at her concert.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
right.
have you ever watched a video where they're like, look at what's happening inside? Nothing's happening, but they want you to, look what's happening. It's like, dude, they do that. That's called nonlinear warfare.
Perpetrated by
The shapeshifters.
Russians. Okay, play that.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful. That's what I wanted.
Stop. This is the best. This is the best. The best. Let go again, please.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media, so that's my,
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Run it again and look who it is, Anthony.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
Pause it.
So they're taking the lyrics of Holding Gravity,
Defying Gravity,
which
and
is a song.
The main song of Wicked.
Okay, and then they're holding space with that.
They're holding space.
Which means they're internalizing it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And it's empowering them. And this is just fucking retard chick speak, right?
Okay.
And it's just like, and then the black elf is is enjoying. Look at that, dude. The surgeon pulled it too far.
Okay.
What?
So-
look at that face.
so this woman-
What, you look like you should take her, put her on the end of a pen, and do this with it, and then she makes the hair troll. Look at that. Right? Look at that face.
Okay, just run it back really quickly now that we have the context of what is happening
I've
here.
seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful. That's what I wanted.
Oh my.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media.
There
so
are
that's my
people in Rwanda that don't know where they're going to get their next meal, and they're struggling through life. And then you have this black lawn gnome, like physically and spiritually moved.
Yeah, and lawn gnome, powerful EGOT winner Cynthia Erivo.
What's the EGOT winner?
She'll probably win an Oscar for this, but it's
what?
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Oh wow, she's won them all.
She hasn't won an Oscar yet, but she'll probably win an Oscar for this.
Why not give it to her?
Why not give it to her?
Why not and she could hang it from her nose ring as she walks around with her Oscar just swinging back and forth.
So you've got good eyes. I can't even see the nose ring from here.
Yeah, come on, dog.
But yeah, so she asks the person in queer media, kind of like, there's a posturing like, I don't know if I believe you because I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
And then Eraser Troll says, well, I work in queer media, and it just gets shut down right there. Like, she saw two people holding space with Defying Gravity, and then
why is it queer media?
She says that she works in queer media.
Who says that?
The Eraser
Pencil Troll?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it. Pencil Troll says I work.
Go to the middle of the video.
What is this hand thing they're doing too? What is
Ariana.
Intimate touching of the hand.
That means that they're holding space with each other.
Ariana knows that this is a meaningful, powerful, emotional.
This is a moment she wants in on it.
Yeah, she's
like, I gotta be part of this.
Yeah.
This week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media, so that's my,
cool.
Yeah.
What is queer media?
She works at out.com. Her name is Tracy Gilchrist, and she is a Christopher Guest caricature.
Yeah, that is so great. Good for queer media.
Good
hold
for
that
queer
space.
media. Yeah.
Just hold it. Hold it with everything you got. Take your little rainbow hands and hold it as hard as you can. Just embrace it. Love it. Love queer. Dude, I hope queer media loves his show because we're constantly highlighting,
the best of quear media.
The best of queer media. I love that.
We love queer media.
I love that.
We
Just
love you.
The minefield you must walk with everybody in that room. The wrong look, the wrong word, and it is Hiroshima. Okay, God bless you if you get out of that interview with not offending anybody.
Bro, if you read White Fragility, the things that she lays out, the microaggressions, the mines that you can step on in America. I mean, I had no idea that people were this pissed off.
Yeah, it's just like the more fragile you are, the more privileged you are. Like, I would love to know if we went down to Skid Row downtown and we asked them, are the lyrics...
are you holding space?
Are you holding space to the lyrics of...
of Defying Gravity?
Of Defying Gravity?
Yeah. They wouldn't say anything. They would actually stab at you with some kind of crude blade.
Yeah. How many homeless people do we have to go to one hold space?
I literally, we have 60,000 in Los Angeles County. I think we're 0 for 60,000.
100%. It's just like the hold space of anything. Is a sign of privilege.
Ryan, have you ever held space for anything?
When was the last time you held a space? Had to be like the Golden State Warriors winning. Did that hold space with you?
I did actually. Yes.
That was holding space.
Yeah.
I was holding space when the Dodgers won, and then it instantly left me, and I was like, "Wow, this doesn't mean that much to me anymore." I was like really shocked at how quickly I got over the Dodgers winning the World Series.
Yeah, and then Kendrick drops an album about Los Angeles, and you're like, you know what? This city is a beautiful place.
I love LA. At the same time, but I'm going to say this. I think it's turning.
It's turning.
I think comedy is coming back in LA.
It's turning.
The kids are learning. Whatever you want to say about Rogan, that guy, God bless him, dude.
Nobody wants people stealing from CVS 5 times in a row and just being told, would you quit that?
Quit it.
That's not.
Play by the rules. Love thy neighbor.
That's not enough. Get in the comments. Let us know what you've held space
Best
for.
show or vote this show. Best show or bestest show.
Or, yeah, just those two. Yeah. Also, let us know what you've held space with. Do you think Paul McCartney is dead?
Let us know the last time you held space.
Yeah.
I think at the end of every show, we should talk about what part of the show we held space with.
I held space with the bent knee of the shapeshifter because that really did kind of open me up to maybe we are living amongst aliens.
What did you hold space with today?
Oh God, Magic Mind, really?
Yeah,
oh, really? That's great. That's
great.
Our sponsors would appreciate. Can you let them know that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That not only did we do the read, but one of the guys on the show held space with Magic Mind.
I'll be sure to let our reps know.
Okay. And for me, it was Dylan's Lindsay Graham impression. Really held space with me.
Yeah.
I'm holding it right now. In my space.
So jump in the comments. Please tell us what from the show or what from life you're holding space with, and if you want me and Sam to hold hands like Ariana and Cynthia in every show moving forward. Go to samtripoli.com.
Get in the comments. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, grab your tickets now. New episodes. New dates are about to be put up. A lot of dates. I'm so excited. Going back to some of my old stomping grounds and some new stuff. If you go to samtripoli.com, the front, the Chaos Twins. Go down. Go down a little bit more. Right there, the Chaos Twins. Issue 2 is about to come out. Grab your right now. I'm trying to create a wonderful brand for kids to watch. If you have children, you love the show, and you're looking for something that doesn't have anything you got to worry about, that's it. It's based off my daughters. I showed them it. They held space with it for about 5 seconds, and then they moved on to something else.
That doesn't mean that it doesn't hold space with them.
Kids hold space in different ways.
Yeah.
It's there. They just don't realize it.
Well, there's a lot of the world to kind of take in, so you can't, when you're a child, hold space for too long with anyone.
That's so true. That's so true. I mean? So go to Sam Tripoli, grab your episode now and grab tickets.
Patreon.com/aka Deepwaters. Guys, it's $5 a month.
Dude, you get more of this, and we're doing episodes.
Dude, a Big Mac is more expensive than that. And there are lots of ways to, we were just talking about this. I was talking with somebody else about it. There's a lot of really great ways to get $5.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Yeah.
You can sell your holes.
Don't sell your holes. God loves your holes. He doesn't want you selling them.
Well, but if you're into that, God gave you free will, so you can for sure sell your holes. But also, you could pretty much walk into any establishment and say, I'm going to sue you guys, but I'll settle for $5. And just
respect.
That's the cheapest settlement in the history of litigation. Just $5.
Get in it.
Go to patreon.com/aka Deepwaters.
And guys, if you love the show, share it. This is the #1 political debate show, comedy show ever of all time. No one can compete with this. We're fire, bro.
Okay.
This is fire. Please hold space with you. Please let the show hold space.
Hold space with your family. Hold space with turkey.
Yeah.
Hold space.
Enjoy turkey.
Yeah.
Enjoy football.
Yeah.
Enjoy spending time with your family, and really hold space.
Love you all.
Bye.
Welcome to Deepwaters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Yeah. Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deepwaters.